positive Lou. Positive Lou day. Positive Lou. Positive Lou. Positive Lou. All right. What I have. I just have a few books for us to grip and tap on and flip through the pages. Let's do it. First, I have a journal. It's a journal. It has this baby head that I attached to it. It's just a sticker. I need to get a new water bottle to reset my stickers. Say hello to the baby. Say hello to baby man. Say hello. Say hello. Grip, release. Grip, release. Grip and release. Grip and release. This thing is like shedding paper. You can see it. That's so fun. First book finished. Say goodbye to baby man, please. Say goodbye to baby man. Say goodbye, baby man. Goodbye, baby man. Alright. Let's do next. This is one of my favorite books. This is kind of a book recommendation thing as well. Oh, I also got new rings. I got this ring. My coworker makes jewelry, and I got this new ring, and I also got this ring. The stones are from the Yellowstone River, and then he just makes the backing. Okay, back to it. This is a book. It's called The Gentleman from San Francisco by Ivan Bunin. I think that's how you pronounce it. I love Ivan Bunin. He is one of those old Russian, you know the people. He's one of those old Fyodor Dostoevsky type of dudes that was around when the freedom of serfs was a big political issue. And this is a short story collection. It apparently won the Nobel Prize. But yeah, it's a short story collection kind of talking about the transition between serfdom and a free Russia, and how it was good, but things didn't exactly go smoothly. But he also has some about love, some short stories about love, and how complicated it is. Complicated. Love is sacrifice. In a lot of ways. Grip, release. Ooh, sticky. Grip, release. Grip, and release. Grip, and release. I'll read a small section. Let's see. Yushka was a pheasant. No, Yushka was a peasant by birth, but he had never done a stroke of work in his life, and he lived the life of a stray, paying for his temporary hospitality offered him with stories of his complete idleness and of his misbehavior. I'm a peasant, brother, but I'm smart, and I look like a hunchback, he would say, so why would I work? And indeed, he did look like a hunchback. His eyes were mocking and wise, his face hairless. He kept his shoulders raised high on account of his rickety chest. He bit his nails and kept brushing back his long copper-colored hair. He's a very descriptive writer. So if you find that type of stuff boring, you probably will not like this. Alright, we're gonna do some slow into fast. Slow tap. taps, slow taps. Slow and soft taps. Slow and soft taps. Slow and soft taps. Slow and soft taps. And we speed up, we speed up, we speed up, we speed up. I forget what the guy's name is, but I love the guy that he has a video. He has an ASMR video where he massages a tree into a book, and it's incredible. He seems like a sweet individual. Okay, I'm spending too much time on each book, and I apologize. I'm spending too much time. I'm spending too much time. Spending too much time on each book. Spending too much time. Spending too much time on each book. Okay. And next, we're going to a hardcover, baby. Hardcover, hardcover, hardcover. This is just a selected short stories of Franz Kafka. We all know Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka, possibly the saddest man that's ever lived, from what I've seen. But yeah, Metamorphosis was a really good book. I read that. I haven't read it in a long time, but I remember reading that in high school, and like very much went right over my head. But once the teacher started explaining it, I was like, holy shit, wild. All right. I just got this book at like this antique bookstore near my house. I went in there to find books by Machado de Assis, if you know who that is. Read him as well. I don't have any books of his with me right now, but Machado de Assis is incredible. Resurrection is really, really good. He's like a Brazilian writer, so he doesn't get any credit because, you know, he's not from Europe and he's not a white dude, to put it clearly. Oh no. Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's just a bookmark. Oh, too loud. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's read a little bit of this. I also bought this book. Because it's like heavily annotated. Whoever the fuck had it last heavily annotated it, and I love that. It was a Sunday morning in the very height of spring. George Bendman, a young merchant, was sitting in his own room on the first floor of one of a long row of small, ramshackle houses stretching beside the river, which were scarcely indistinguishable from each other except in height and coloring. He had just finished a letter to an old friend of his who was now living abroad. He had put it into its envelope in a slow and dreamy fashion, and with his elbow propped on the writing table was gazing out of the window at the river, and the bridge and the hills on the further bank with their tender green. Tender green, tender green. I like that. My tummy is rumbling. My tummy is rumbling. It is bus hour. It is like loud noise hour outside of my apartment. Look, 2 dice. What do you know? Oh my. Okay. The last one I didn't hate this book. I didn't love it though. I finished it a little bit ago. It's called Ghost Pains. Not a little bit ago, a couple months ago, but it's called Ghost Pains by Jesse Jezuska Stevens. It was one that was recommended like at the bookstore that I like to go to. It's also short stories. It's a lot about like I think from what I got from it, it's a lot about like the isolation of the current day, and kind of how our behavior reflects onto that. Yeah, go outside, talk to people. I'm trying to get better at that myself because it is damn easy. It is damn easy to sit inside on your phone. The party was a failure. I can't even tell you what a failure it was. There are no words, only a great pain in my chest when I wake up. On the veranda. It's better when I sit in the chair. Oh, but then I can see around. The gauzy curtains. Pushed up by the breeze, the glasses on the floor. Little ghosts. Last night the American walked around sniffing at them like a dog. He said who would leave all these dead soldiers behind. Okay, it's clearly time for me to eat. It's speaking to me. It's speaking to me. I meal prepped some sweet potato. Oh my goodness, do you hear that? That's amazing. I just meal prepped some sweet potato and chicken. I can't control myself. Okay, I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. A fantastic rest of your night. A great rest of your night, and I will talk to you soon. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Adios, adios.